You know, I've been a little distracted with my checkups coming up and the election stuff and everything else that's kind of been going on lately. So I've been keeping myself occupied by doing things around the house. And one of the things that I did recently was to buy one of those Beyond Bright LEDs. It goes in the garage. It's shaped like a triangle and it's a nice bright light. It's actually awesome. I'll put a link down below so you can see what I'm talking about. So I went and bought that. Came home, I was excited to install it, pulled the ladder out in the garage and went to screw it in and the light fixture was moving. Well, that's weird. So I looked and, it has two screws that hold it in place and one of the screws was out of position. So I take it upon myself to fix this problem. I unscrewed the light fixture and I'm working with it and stuff. And God, it's just so hard to see what I'm doing. And and you may have noticed, I've been wearing reading glasses lately. It's just kind of necessary at this point. I have good distance vision, but small stuff up close is a problem. So I'm working on this light fixture and I'm complaining to myself about how I can't see anything. And I'm working on it and, the screw head is hard to see and I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing and I'm having problems, but I'm determined to fix it. So I'm working on it, but I'm just complaining and complaining about how I can't see what I'm doing. And then I went to clean my glasses and realized that I had just gotten back to the house and I had just jumped out of the Jeep and started working on this thing. I was still wearing my sunglasses, which might explain why I couldn't see anything. My reading glasses were hanging on my shirt like they always are, and I'd been wearing my sunglasses the whole time, which was why I couldn't see what I was doing. So today I am headed over to work on the Rialta again. A couple of days ago I started working on the cabinetry. I took some of it apart over the sink to recover the fake wood stuff that had been damaged and started coming off. So hopefully I can button that up today and then I can start working on some other things. I have some mechanical stuff to do, shock absorbers in the rear. I have a pair of air springs to install in the back. The ones that are in there are in bad shape. I have brake pads also, but I don't really need them. It's more of a, well, if I'm gonna hit the road for a long time, I'd like to get them done kind of thing. But I have a list of things and I still need to clean the carpet and stuff. So I've got plenty to do and it's gonna be warm today here in Phoenix, but next week it's supposed to be really nice in the 60s. So hopefully I can get some stuff knocked out. All right, so here's the mess that I left. So I've got everything taken apart up here. So it's the enclosure for the microwave and then the cabinet that's right to the right of it. That's the cabinet there, and here is the side of the microwave cabinet. So this goes up here like this. So I don't need to cover the entire inside of this wood. If I can get away with just doing this bottom part and then the part that's exposed, I'll do that. Same thing with this side. You can kind of see the line where I need to do it. So this had come off, it's water damaged, and they had put like non-skid tape on it to cover it up, which was kind of strange. And then here's the cabinet, which you can see has some water damage on it. I'm probably not going to do anything about that, at least not for the foreseeable future. But there's the side of the cabinet that needs to be repaired. And there's a light that was mounted underneath here that I think I'm just gonna leave off. Or, I mean, I've got power for something, so I'll probably just poke this into the cabinet, and then, you know, maybe I'll use it for something else. I can't see using the light right there over the sink anyway. The rest of the lighting in here is pretty good since I replaced it all. So anyway, I think it's a little warm, so I'm gonna take this stuff inside to recover it. I have to strip off all the old junk and then recover it, and then I'll come back out and put everything back together. Okay, here's reassembly. You can see that I've refinished the side and the cabinet right there. So I didn't refinish the entire inside of this piece because it goes up and is concealed by the microwave. And then the cabinet goes on this side, so you'll have a nice finished surface on the inside of the cabinet. I wasn't going to do that either, but it just made more sense to finish it off. So I will attach this piece where it belongs, and then I'll put the cabinet on. All right, the wall of the enclosure is installed. Looks nice. So I can put the cabinet back together and then slide the microwave back in. And just like that, we're finished. It's all together. I've got the nice wood facing instead of the black tape, and the side of this cabinet is all nice, and the inside is all put together. All right, I'm back home, gonna cool off a little bit. I'm glad I was able to get that cabinet work finished. You saw how bad it was. The covering was peeling, and it had been bothering me for a while just because it looked horrible. So I'm glad I was able to get that knocked out. So on to the next project, whichever project that happens to be. I haven't decided yet. But with that, I think I'll call it a day. And if you have any questions, comments, leave them in the space below. And until next time, as always, have a great day.